So for you, did you go to college?
No. I literally left hair school to go on tour with Missy Elliott.
So for me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you into my world, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about children, but this day and age has changed.
Very much.
I always remind my guests that I'm not just talking about from my perspective. I'm talking about from the viewer as well, or the person who will see that. The hustle, the grind is the destination is always the same, right? But the route to the destination is different.
That way.
So for me, obviously having children and knowing that when I was in school, I always said either you went to the Army, you either got a job, or you went to college. Nowadays, you don't necessarily have to do that.
Yeah.
And it's fine, it's cool, but you got to do something. So for a person who sees Lil Mo and says like, okay, cool, like how would you impact or inspire somebody to say, I don't want to go to college, you know what I'm saying? But I want to be an entertainer, or I want to be in whatever field that you decide. What would you say to that?
Well, I did want to go to college. And I graduated. Well, me, my daughter, and my daughters, we all graduated with honors, with scholars. So I'm smart as a motherfucker. So all this ratchet shit you see, that's an ex. Cynthia and Lil Mo, you know what I mean? It's two different things, but it's like I wanted to go to college, but they told me I was too young and I couldn't emancipate myself when I wanted to go to college in New York. And my parents had to sign the paperwork. So I was like, man, damn all this. When I went to hair school, my aunt had to sign the paperwork for me. It was just a lot. So I was like, man, I realized, honestly, I knew at an early age, probably like the age between 3 and 5, I was like, I'm gonna be a singer, I'm gonna be a superstar. Like I always knew that. I just think that some people are chosen because of their gift, and then there's some people who wanna do it because they see what God has blessed us with. So I'm not telling nobody, don't go to college and follow your dreams. I'm like, nah, I wish I would have went to college because I loved school that much. I had perfect attendance. Nobody would know I was a freaking nerd.
Right.
Like I literally cried when I had to miss a day because my grandmother passed, but I went to school early so I could get my perfect attendance up.
Right.
You feel me? So it was just like, I just think I was one of those chosen people. So my path started early. So at the age of 14, I've been on tour literally almost for 30 years. So it was no way of getting around it. So honestly, now that I look back at it, college was never for me.
Right.
So there are things that you want, and then there are things that God has for you.
Yes, sir.
That way. So for anybody that's like, I say chase your dreams, but pray about it, because what you may want or what you may think you need, that might not be what God had for you. Because I never would have thought I would have lasted this long.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Especially, man, no.
It's a lot. And I'll tell you,
It
from my
is.
perspective, I hated school.
Really?
No, I swear to beans. Look, I hated school, but I love the socialism of school. I love people. And this is coming from a social introvert. Anybody who knows me know I could be, oh man, the life of the party. And then when I get by myself, I'm just quiet. I just sit back and debrief, because it's draining. It's energy that you give other people. And, without really understanding why, I always would say, if I was taking physics, trigonometry, chemistry, doesn't matter what the subject was. If my teacher was cool, I loved it.
Yeah.
Or I could be taking damn PE, basket weaving, art and crafts, and that the teacher was an asshole. I didn't like it. It was like
They remind me of my son Justin, no cap on everything I love. And at first I was like, it's this generation, but I realized whatever's in your heart, just like literally follow that. I was like, Justin, how you on the honor roll on everything else, but when it comes to this class, the teacher's like, she literally told me, because he missed 2 days before the holiday, which was Thanksgiving. Then they had their whole week off. Then he missed 2 days after. His teacher said the day he came back, he was cracking jokes and making antagonizing comments. And I was like, yeah, he did. And I was like, why'd you do it? He's like, because I don't like her. And I was like, wow. But the teachers that he liked, straight A.
Yeah.
So, but I was telling him, I said, you got to be more of a leader than a follower. So I let him do a shadow day at a private all-boys school for athletes. He played football. And he went there, he had the best day of his time.
Yeah.
We pulled up and they was like, oh my, they was like, who that? We pulled up in the double R. We was showing off that way.
Look at you.
We pulled up, he got out, and my son is 13, so this is high school. But everybody's like, how did he enjoy it? He really enjoyed it. He was like, I like it here, but I'm gonna shadow other schools till he makes it. He's because he gotta make his big decision. I was like, what? Like he think he that, but I realized I raised him to be a leader. So wherever he has in his heart, I'm not gonna go against that, because I realized the more I go against it, the more he'll miss 19 days out of one class, but get a straight A and B every, you feel me?
Right.